#1 neck cream in the United States of America can do for you. I want you to look between her bosom and really study the vertical lines, the crinkles, and also the snakeskin that's begun between her bosom. Again, the #1 neck cream in the US. We're about to launch a try me of it for a $45 value. It's crazy, shipping for free. And take a look at the neck, because obviously we're showing you a décolleté. That's great, because a neck cream, if it's a good one, you should bring all the way down. But look at the arcing lines in the before. And in the after, things have been smoothed, pulled taut. We have never done a try me with this brand before. Again, this is the #1 neck cream in the US. And to put a finer point on it, actually, in honor of StriVectin, let me change the color over here because I just feel like we need to. Okay, so here we. No, I'm serious.
All right.
I really feel like
I'm with
there
you.
you go. Okay.
Oh,
So that's in honor of
That's our
StriVectin.
It's like Empire State Building.
Meg,
Yes,
here's
love.
a question for you.
Yes, my friend.
Artificial intelligence
Yes.
is behind this neck cream.
Yes.
Which can do extraordinary things.
Yes.
And it's the very thing that made you guys, like air quotes, go viral
Yes.
many moons ago when you started.
Yes.
And it now to this day is still your best seller. We
Yes.
just happen to be launching the 1-ounce size earlier this week, only on air one other time, for a $45 bill. What has artificial intelligence done?
Well, you know we're the peptide people.
Yes.
We introduced peptides 20 plus years ago, helping to create the cosmeceutical category. We're science-based, we clinically test everything. We used artificial intelligence to comb through thousands of peptides to unleash a superhero peptide, the alpha-3 peptide that targets the building blocks of your skin, which means it optimizes your collagen levels, your hyaluronic acid levels, and then the NIA-114 that we're seeing on the screen is the only way to get the niacin in your skin to improve the skin barrier. So the NIA-114 is talking to the skin barrier, reteaching the skin barrier how to hold on to all the good stuff. The alpha-3 is targeting all the building blocks. Then you get the gorgeous botanicals, so it's a beautiful experience.
It is a me moment
yum,
for
yum,
sure.
yum.
But I said to Meg and Mally, I said, listen, this ships for free. It's a crazy price. You get a whole ounce of it, and it's only 45 bucks. I wanted you to come by because so many of us have friends that are at the beach right now, beach housing, you know, shoring, all of that. And like, wearing suits, wearing like low cut, this area right here, this area is just, it's wrecked. It's wrecked
It's so
by the time
vulnerable.
summer is over.
Because
so,
the sun goes right in, and it's the same skin as the eyes. So when you do the pinch test, it's that you would never put a body cream around your eyes, and you want a real treatment with real science. It's clinically backed. But the good news is we can turn it around. When I started back in the day, standing in every store in New York City in the 80s, we didn't have a neck cream.
That's right.
We said, the scarf department, 3rd floor, you know, but now we can turn it back.
Wait, before we see anything else, can we go in close?
I know, please.
You got to see
Guys.
Meg's. Now, Meg, you are always very honest and forthright. You are a woman in the age of possibility as well.
I am 61.
Going even closer. Just, you know
my
what?
gosh.
Guys.
We dare you. Going closer. That is a 61-year-old neck. And that is StriVectin right
my
there.
gosh.
It's really spectacular. It's the only picture I need to see.
Thank you.
There is not a ripple. There is nothing.
Yeah.
Can I tell you that's NIA-114 since 2010. That's when I began with
15
StriVectin.
years.
And you got to be religious twice a day, the StriVectin way. But they make it yummy. They make it affordable. And here's our alpha-3 peptide. Isn't she fantastic? There
Yes.
she is. AI went through thousands of peptides. It was the ultimate audition.
Wow.
And then they unleashed her, and she's fantastic. So she's optimizing your collagen levels, your hyaluronic acid levels. And if we didn't use AI, it would have taken decades to unleash this peptide. So the peptides are working, the NIA-114 is working, and then, of course, you've got the botanicals that I love. And everything is clinically backed by a third-party medical house. So that's the whole point of StriVectin.
Well, and you guys were the first, as we look at these before and afters, you were really the first brand to begin doing outside clinical testing.
Yes.
This, Meg, is pretty, I think,
So you know what I love about this
phenomenal.
one, Sean? Is she's young.
Yeah. Yes.
And this is the thing, we're noticing our customers are getting younger and younger because of the old technology, looking down at the phone.
Yep.
Once when I started with this brand in 2010 and we had the very first version of this cream, it was all about aging skin and sun damage. Now it's younger people.
That's right.
And that's why we're making it affordable today.
Look at that.
And this is the lifting of the look of sagging skin.
Wow.
Like, that is my
like,
area
isn't
right
that
there.
transformative?
Yes. That looks like a neck lift.
I mean,
I'm
it's
gonna
just,
say it,
wow.
right? It looks like she did something because it looks lifted.
It's
pulled
lifted
back.
looking and tighter looking and brighter looking. Sagging
Okay.
skin on the neck,
Okay.
check. Horizontal necklines, check.
Yep.
Vertical sleep wrinkles. We tested on the vertical sleep wrinkles.
Okay.
And then neck and décolleté brightness. And that matters because you know your concealer. You
Yes.
don't want to put it on your chest.
No.
And how many times are you tempted to?
Yes, because
You're looking in the mirror and you're like, oh, I remember that sunburn from 1979.
That's
Well,
right.
and I'll tell you the other thing that I think is so cool.
Yes.
So this AI, this artificial intelligence that you guys employed to really isolate the right peptides and ingredients to tackle all of the signs of aging, like sagging, like tightening, all of that. But the cool thing is, with 500 of these out the door, $45 earlier this week just launched, try me price, crazy deal.
I love
crazy.
that.
1 ounce, is that you guys, the AI targets horizontal and vertical lines.
Yeah.
You don't often hear that, but it's important
and
to know
test
it.
So we get the AI to develop the peptide.
Yeah.
But then we go prove it.
Right, because you saw the vertical lines between the bosom.
Yes.
So that's that like crepe paper, crinkly, snake skinny right there, right between there. And then the horizontal, because those are the arcing lines,
Yep.
the up, down, up,
Expressing
down,
our
right?
feelings. Yeah.
So all of them, all of the lines, this way, that way.
Yep. The whole subway map.
Yep.
which is
Get
what
off
you
the
can
R,
feel it.
change to 34th Street, take up the D, go to. My New York girls remember.
Yes, thank you. I'll never forget when I was young, I had one of my mom's friends who was a sun worshiper. And she was very, very brown all the time. And I remember just being young and looking, and she really damaged
she
this
did.
neck
Okay.
and décolleté area. And I remember thinking to myself, I mean, just out of luck, I don't want to ever see that.
Right.
So I started moisturizing, but I didn't ever have anything like
The
this.
active ingredients.
The active ingredients that could really make a difference and turn the clock back. So sadly, since I touched this one.
That's yours, baby.
Oh!
Wait, we have how many? I'm sorry, 800,
That-
maybe 800 of these ordered.
It's so
They
important.
ship for free. You got an ounce. It launched earlier
And that's
this
6
week.
weeks. That's a 6-week
Wow.
supply.
A 6 week. By the way, thanks for friendly bringing us to Try Me, because
Yes.
we've
Yeah,
never
it's-
done this with you
I
guys
know,
before.
It's really important.
I also want to say, you know, though we started with this, we might as well remind you if you're just tuning in late. They are the #1 best-selling neck cream in the country.
Yep.
So if you two are in the sun now or spending a holiday weekend at the beach, wrecking your
Yeah.
neck and your deck because it's exposed. It's in a swimsuit. You've got the tank tops on. This really is. I mean, look at the studies. 94%
Yep.
said after using this, their neck and their deck looked more youthful.
That's it.
I mean, it really is. It's a tough area of the body to treat.
It is.
Because
It
the
is.
skin-
And because it's so thin.
Yep, so thin. And yes, for sure. Like, it does give away your age. You
I
can
call
do-
it the living birth certificate.
Yes.
That when you
Yes.
walk into
Yes.
the door, it announces your age.
Yep.
We can take care of our face, we can take care of everything, but this tells the story.
That does tell the story. And I do have to say, again, you can wear sunglasses.
Yep.
You can wear a hat. You could do all this stuff. But when it comes to the neck, you're right, it's out there.
It's there.
You really have to moisturize it and take care of it in a way that no
and
other
get ahead
part.
of it. Get
That's right.
ahead of it,
That's
girls
right.
and boys.
I
That's
think this
right.
might be this is
Yeah.
my favorite one because you can see right around her throat, right in that area where, like, you know, you would see like an Adam's apple.
Yeah.
The skin is totally,
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
collapsing. It's collapsing, and with the collapse is bringing on like gravitational sag. And then in the after,
She looks defined.
Yeah.
she looks, if you just look at the total macro view, it almost looks like she lost weight. It looks
Yeah.
like she's had stuff done. She just looks tight and taut.
And she looks more confident, because that's the most
Yeah,
important
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It's the most emotional product I've ever been associated with. And you know, I started in 1988 behind the counters of New York City.
Really?
Yes.
At StriVectin?
No.
Oh.
But I
But in
learned
beauty and skincare.
StriVectin is my dream.
Yeah.
But I had to pay my dues. You know,
Yeah.
you got to do summer stock before you do Broadway.
Can you sing a little something
Yes.
for us
Oh,
on
is
the
it?
way out?
Okay, take care of your neck. Take care of your neck. And you will walk through the doors of your life and say, heck.
That's pretty good. We're on the spot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't amazing as lyrics go, but the pitch, the tone. Just kidding.
She's the best. I love it. And the most beautiful
And you'll
neck in
sit
the
on your
business.
deck. I don't know, what are we gonna say?
Okay, I like it. I love it.
All right.
We
All right.
love
That's
you.
All for you, lovely.
Mel,
Love you, Meg.
Bye,
All right,
baby.
Mels.
That's it. Bye bye. So listen,
Yeah.
we have Friday Night Beauty, right?
Yep.
And then you're coming back at 10.
Sure am.
With
With Sean on Style, and then midnight.
and what? Oh, I know you're with Gary.
I am with Gary Govan from Denim & Company. I love
Gonna
you.
be. I love you more.
Friday Night Beauty.
Happy 4th.
Up
We love
next.
you. I
Happy
know.
4th.
I'm gonna put earplugs on.